Okay guys, so I just spent the better part of the morning ramming my head against the wall trying to figure out why I could not get custom fonts to work in Shopify. And up to this point, coming from like WordPress and WooCommerce, I've been really happy with a lot of the things about Shopify. And then this happened, and I'm like, what is happening? Apparently, I came across this article from like 5 years ago, because all the guides online are telling you that you should upload your font, your custom font, into the assets folder. And then I found this article that says basically, like, since the new editor was implemented, again, like 5 years ago, that the assets folder somehow modifies your file upload, and so it doesn't work. It kind of just breaks your fonts when you upload them. So I'm going to show you really quickly what that looks like. So if we go to, I'll just do it with the Dawn theme here. If I go to Edit Code and go to my Assets folder and do Add New Asset, if I upload, I'll kind of upload this goofy file so we can see if it's working or not. Hit Done, and you can see this is 51 kilobytes, so take note of that. We'll need that later. So it tries to open it in the editor here. It says this can't be previewed. And then if we add to our base.css, just add a font declaration here. So I'll come down right here and say second child, and just point it basically to this directory, because it's right here, so it's in the same directory as the CSS. Another thing to note is that a lot of the guides they use the liquid code right here. You'll see like asset directory or something. But if you're using a CSS, if you're putting in a CSS file, not a .liquid file, then you can't use the liquid code. So documentation really needs to be updated on that, and people's guides need to be updated, since the new Shopify 2.0 doesn't usually put the majority of the CSS in liquid files. It puts it in just standard CSS files. So you have to actually link to, just a relative URL or whatever. Anyway, we're going to hit save. And let's actually add one more. I'm going to hit Preview Store. So let's grab like this text here, and we'll see how we can set that to our new custom font just to see that it's not working. So we'll say banner heading, it's an H2, and we'll just put that in our file here. So we'll say h2.banner heading, and the font family, second child. Okay, we might have to put that in, I'm not sure, we'll try that. Hit save, and we will reload this here. And you can see this is not, so it worked, it's trying to load that font, but this is not the font, that kind of swirly font that we had seen earlier. So if I inspect, you'll see we get this failed to decode downloaded font. And if we click on that, open a new tab. So that'll download the file here, and if we open it, you can see here's our second child, and then this is the one we just downloaded, and the file size is now had quite a bit added to it, and the operating system can't open the font. So the font has effectively been destroyed. And it's funny because in the editor here, you can see that it recognizes TTF as a font file, but for some reason, the way they have implemented this editor, it just breaks it. So the way around this, until Shopify gets their act together, hopefully in the next 5 years, is to jump out here to your Shopify dashboard and go to Content, Files, and then Upload File, pick your working font, get out of the way, hit Open. File format is not supported on trial plan. Exciting. Okay, so if you do this on a regular plan, the file will come up and you can copy the link to the file, and then you'll just paste that right in here under the URL. You'll paste that full direct URL to your file, and that should work. So good luck. Hopefully this is helpful, and hopefully Shopify fixes this soon and you can actually upload fonts into the assets folder, because it would make it a lot easier.